What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Idea Studio Hanging in the live stream. I'm Dana.
I'm Chip.
And welcome for it's Sunday morning here.
Yes.
And we didn't do one last week, so I thought it'd be a good time to catch up. Got a lot of projects to talk about, as well as talking about. Let me move this over a bit. There we go. As well as we're going to announce the winners from the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, winners of the bags that we have. Let me pull up the I won't actually pull up the YouTube video and just make sure the chat looks good. 1 second, guys. I was in a rush to make coffee this morning. Jib always likes to count my seconds.
Because you say 1 second.
I give you a little bit more volume, babe. So
I should install it in my neck.
So let me go through the chat real quick. We got Chris, what's going on? Board Nomad Productions, Emazaki and Bodo. He wants me to go over to he wants me to walk the campus at Tapajan.
ธรรมศาสตร์ท่าพระจันทร์
ใช่ครับ
Yeah, I can walk.
It's a small campus.
Yeah, small. So actually you can walk like from National Museum, that side, and go out at the back maybe to enjoy the food at the back of university. And then you take like a boat.
Let's see who else we have here. We've got Joe. Change his name to Your Mojo from Joe P. Mr. Mitch. All right, 12 seconds. All AVs. Oh, Chris, good. Thank you, my man. I love that we have like professional AV people helping us out, making sure everything's good.
What is AV?
He's a movie professional.
So you know, like when you say AV in Thailand, what do we think of?
What? Oh, really?
Japanese porn.
Really? Oh, okay then.
When you say AV, it's like
What's going on? Senior Frank, what's up? Hey, so Senior Frank. So I was showing Jib, though, talking to Jib about that video last night, guys. Senior Frank sent me a video.
Oh yeah.
And this was interesting because it was like a team of 4 grifters working pickpocketing over on the local market. I did a video on Soy 95 where Frank lives. And they weren't very good. They got caught by this old auntie, like basically right away. And she tried to kick one of them. I thought it was kind of funny. So if you're going to be 4 of you doing it, like you sort of need to up your game a little.
It's like scary because like evening time, like dinner time market is quite busy.
Yeah.
And like I always stop there before I come home.
Yeah. Might get the notification. Oh, this is the mic. So we'll announce in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So audio visual is all good just for Jib.
What is that?
He said audio visual.
Okay.
Instead of AV. Hey, Steve,
so I don't know why Thai remember it that way.
Really?
Yes. When you say, oh, AV movie, it's like
really?
Or maybe it's adult. Maybe A from adult.
Yeah, but where's the V from?
Video.
Hey Hugh, what's going on? I was leveling up. Then I heard this. Yeah, Hugh. So we did it a few videos ago. So today we're going to announce. We're going to wait for a little bit to announce, but we picked it last night and we'll announce it today. And but yeah, so yesterday we have a funny story. Oh, JAV.
Oh, it's J. Okay. But we not say for Thai, we don't say JAV. We just say AV.
Oh, maybe
and
adult video. Adult video.
And the way guys say, it's like that type because it's like kind of like signal, like
Oh, Joe says AV or AV.
I don't know.
Don't Google it either way. So yesterday, we'll have a video coming out Monday on this. I just edited it last night. Audio was a bit tough because we're in a shopping mall, but we're at a Thai weed event or Thai cannabis event over at Paradise Park, which isn't that far from us. It's it kind of reminds me of Future Park, the mall.
Yeah, it's big.
All the same. Probably, I get the feeling it's owned by the same company.
Maybe same layout.
Yeah, and like downstairs, especially that ground level.
Mm-hmm.
But so they had all edible and medical cannabis stuff. And we walked through and they had, they were giving away like little bits of CBD gummies. Yeah. Don't Google this.
Don't Google it.
Has done it for you.
Sunday morning, Google this.
So we went through this cannabis, medical edible cannabis event. And it was actually really interesting, some of the stuff that was there, because keep in mind, these are products that are newly legal to Thailand. So like now they just announced you can grow 6 plants. I don't know the details. You probably have to register the plants, I would assume. And there's a few things to it. It's already in HD. Okay. So there's a few things to the details of the plants, but all of these vendors had stuff. So it was like a pork vendor selling. This butcher was called Butcher Killer. And they sold pork marinated with cannabis.
And you see the leaf in pack.
Chris says,
what?
B&B. What a great place for a weed convention. So they had so it was the all the edible stuff. There was like a lot of cosmetics, CBD cosmetics with anti-inflammatory for the face, which will be popular in Thailand.
Should I try it?
Let's talk about your experience.
To
hey Jeff, how's
get
it going?
away my wrinkle.
You don't have any. I have wrinkles. You don't have wrinkles. Yeah, no. So here's what. So I tried one of the edibles, and we had a lime honey cannabis drink, and Jib had a matcha milk cannabis soft serve with CBD in it, and then she had beef noodle soup cooked with cannabis leaves, and that had cannabis in
the soup.
In the not just the soup, but also
the vinegar.
Cannabis vinegar.
Yeah, and then like a cannabis spicy powder.
And so then we went afterwards. We went for a walk around. The whole time, Jib's like, "Am I going to be high? Am I going to be high from eating this soup?"
Sorry, guys, I'm new for this. It's like when like you hear the word marijuana here, I feel like, oh, you smoke and you get high, which is I never try, and I get away from whatever make me like kind of control myself. So like edible is kind of new for me. It's like, how do I feel after I eat it?
Yeah, so I was like, Jib, don't worry. And she's like, okay. And yeah, that's right, Dorman. CBD doesn't get you high. It's the THC that does. And so so we go for a walk afterwards in the park, film some videos. We filmed our first sort of dual walk and talk that we did, and I haven't edited that audio yet, but we used the dual lab set. We'll see how that comes out. But just like mom made the beef stew. DT says cannabis will be big in Thailand, but beware scams. And so DT, I agree, but this was Ministry of Health was the sponsor for this event.
Yes.
So everyone there was registered with the Ministry of Health. So we get home last night, and Jib goes to school all day at the Royal Academy, and so she's sitting all day. She's doing
on the floor,
sitting on the floor. So for the past couple of weeks, she's had nothing but knee pain, elbow pain, and wrist pain.
Feel all.
Yeah, and like she's like, oh my god, my body's breaking because it's it's been a year of just sitting on the floor and working because it's a traditional university, or traditional school. And so last night, how did you feel?
No pain at all.
Yeah,
that's so amazing. That like my knees like not hurt at all. I can sit like what, like. Why can't I sit? Just so easy to get up from chair. Like, wow, no pain. And then I start to check my body. It's like my elbow, like especially my right elbow. It's so pain. It's like I used to have tennis elbow because I play badminton and then I use like a mouse for computer, do research. So it's like all day for my right arm. And yesterday is like, wow, feel nothing. So good. So I can work longer.
How about this morning?
Still good.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a couple days. I don't know how long it takes.
Just from the CBD soup. Well, we don't know if it's the soup, the drink, or the ice cream.
I don't know yet, but
or
like
maybe all three.
Maybe eat too many.
Yeah. So she actually like zero pain and like guys like Jib has been. I'd probably say the last 2 months has been the worst. That she's been in just like constant pain, especially your elbow. Your knees kind of come and go. But your elbow and wrist have been constant.
Because like the way I work, I have to grab like a very small needle. And like I have to push it and pull it like a same movement all day. Like after school, I come back and work from home. So it's like, I would say it may be like 10 hours of work. And it's like with the same movement like this. So like hurt.
Yeah, and so I mean, I felt good too. Like I've been doing a lot of walking. That's one of the projects I'll talk about today. And so my feet have been giving me issues. And then also we were both had serious food poisoning. When was it? Thursday. Yeah, like really bad. And I thought I pulled a muscle in my rib, and actually it feels fine now. But yeah, so I mean, it was great.
We don't call it food poisoning. We call it shortcut to lose weight.
Yeah. What was the name of the fruit?
Luktan.
Luktan is.
Maybe it's a kind of ferment.
I don't know if there's a English name for this fruit, but I think it was bad.
Maybe it's
the only thing we both ate.
But flavor is still good. But maybe it's like start to get bad, and like it's so bad in the stomach. Maybe fermented more.
Yeah, Jeff. So like, I think right now too, like CBD, because it's a new product in Thailand, it's gonna be on everything. But I mean, I think putting it in food. There's a few restaurants that have popped up now, and there's a hospital that has like a cafe where everything's weed, right?
Hospital in like I think it's a Prajin or Chachung. So it's like well known for Thai herb, like a serious research on it and make it like a consistent for concentration and make it like a tablet, but not for this thing yet, but like for other herb. So they like you can trust that product. So they allow to cook it there.
Yeah, I think, like I said, the soup, obviously, everyone making the soup was pretty happy.
Oh, so very good.
You see, like, she was, like, just completely, like, this is delicious soup. It smelled so good. I don't even eat beef, guys.
It smells so good, and flavor is like, wow. So like you can't,
the smell is just like, as soon as you walk onto that top floor where the soup was, it's the only thing you can smell.
It's not even dinner yet. I was like, oh, I have to eat it.
So, hey, take me to Thailand. What's going on, man? CBD is awesome. Been using it for about a year. Glad to see Thailand way ahead of New Zealand. You know, and I get now that you can grow 6 plants. Jib's friend has a farm out in up country.
No,
no, only one
other
plant
farm.
So far. Yeah, all 3 just the right amount.
So it's like a long time ago. My grandma said like Thais has this tree like at home. So like they don't smoke. They just like cook it.
Okay.
So like maybe you do like pad kapao and get just one and you mix it with the sweet basil. Stir fry it. Okay, delicious.
I'll tell you what, there was a guy who was displaying plants, like huge plants when we first started. And you could just smell like the fresh plant. I was like, oh, this is quite potent. And it was all cordoned off, like you couldn't go next to it.
Yeah, you cannot touch it.
It was some sticky icky for sure.
Maybe if you have long arm, maybe you can.
So yeah, the CBD, Jib definitely no aches and pains after it. Me too. I feel pretty good. I only had the drink and one edible, like a piece of
jelly.
One edible. Yeah, and actually,
gummy. something.
Steve says in Bay Area, of course, dispensaries. Yeah, so in the dispensaries, okay, here, if the sell CBD, but also stores that only sell. Okay, so you can get CBD only products from the dispensary, Steve. Because I know I've gotten THC edibles in California before. So yeah, like I should talk about the last time I had an edible, which is why I stopped taking the THC edibles. You guys know Minority Nomad. He told me it was a 5 milligram THC edible, and it must have been like 50. I mean, they must have dropped the zero because it was so potent. I thought I was dying. Like no joke. I thought I was gonna die. My blood pressure dropped dramatically, and my heart rate jumped up. At one point, it was like 185. My watch was like freaking out, and I was Eric, I'm never taking these. This is too strong. He's like, no, it's just like really good. He's like, just really good quality. It's too much, man. I can't do that. And so I haven't taken a THC edible since then because I literally thought I was out of my mind. He was I told him this story. He was laughing hysterically at me.
Not safe.
No, I mean, it's just unpredictable. Because before that, I had me and Bear shared at New Year's, like a year prior, we had shared a 20 milligram edible together. And I was fine. It was 10 milligrams. And so we had that at
So
New
that
Year's
one
Eve.
may be like from like factory that they can control consistent concentration. So when they mix it with food, it's kind of like equal in every piece.
Yeah.
I think about like you make a pot of chocolate and you not stir it well.
Yeah. Yeah. Senior Frank says they use it quite a bit in food. Actually, when I was in Cambodia in 2006, I had the happy pizza, they call it, in Cambodia. And it tastes horrible. It's just like weed leaves on the pizza. And it's like really dry.
So instead of like a rocket salad, it's just like put like the leaves on it.
Yeah, the cannabis leaf. And it's hard to eat, and it wasn't good.
Okay.
Yeah. Dorman says maybe you should open up a CBD restaurant here in Phuket.
Oh.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Get ahead. And I'll tell you, with all the fighters there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it probably.
it helped.
Yeah, if you put the CBD restaurant on, I think it's called Soi Pukao, where all the gyms are in Phuket. If you put it there, man, I guarantee you, all the fighters from like Tiger, AKA, they
like after training, right?
After training, they would eat at your restaurant every day. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, the smell of the fresh plant when you walked in yesterday was quite nice, and you'll see there were some good looking plants for how early on they are.
I wonder how long they have to grow to get that like tall.
1 season probably.
Oh, just short time.
So TD asked if THC available. No, not that I believe THC is still not decriminalized, but they are trying to move towards that. So you can get prescriptions, I think, for strands. If I'm not mistaken, I've only read a few things about this. You can get prescriptions for THC heavy strands, but like you can't just grow your own. There's only certain strands you can grow. It's kind of complicated right now with the laws.
Why you need THC?
Some people use it for pain control.
Is that helpful pain too?
A lot of people who have cancer get prescribed.
It's not enough just like CBD?
No, the THC for like the real intense pain. I told you about my friend with the amputation. Yeah.
Okay.
So where was I in the comments?
Oh, when it's about this topic now, lots of comments.
So yes.
Illegal, but
yes,
it is available.
That's all I'm gonna say. Look at Dorman's comment. Yes.
Oh dear.
Hey, Global Travel, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Your bike videos. If you guys haven't checked out Global Travel Mate's channel, definitely do. Also, he has another channel for you guys who are looking to relocate here, and you're looking for like a higher end property. Sukhumvit Homes is his other channel.
Oh.
Where I showed you the Phuket.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. What's that called? Aqua Aquarium.
Oh my god, that's so like nice.
Guys, it was like a $3 million US dollar, I think, or 2 point something million US dollar.
Have a place to park a speedboat in your house.
So if you guys are looking for a higher end place in Bangkok, Sukhumvit Homes is Global Travel Mate's second channel. But if you just want to see like biking around Bangkok, he talks about like the properties a lot. He knows so much about like all the condo buildings. Definitely check his channel out if you have not already. Let's see where it was. So yeah, Dorman's comment, absolutely correct. So Steve says you can get the THC and CBD at the dispensaries, but we also have nice stores that only sell CBD. I've seen like Nutrition Depot and stuff sell CBD only products here, but I probably wouldn't buy it from Nutrition Depot because who knows what it is. I mean, they're just selling other supplements, so I would probably wait for anything that's like approved by the Ministry of Health. But there are other CBD stuff that like you can find it on Lazada even if you search for certain things. Dorman says when he was in Amsterdam, bought brownies to the flight home. That's one way to do it. That's for tourists. Jib, what's on cake? No cake today. It was. did we see cake? Any THC cake?
I see brownie.
Yeah, brownies. Black Canyon.
Oh, maybe
the coffee
cake.
shop Black Canyon.
The other booth, they have like a looks like I don't know. It's like pie or
I don't think I saw
cheesecake or something.
Oh, was it not Black Canyon though?
No.
Okay.
Small shop.
Yeah. Joe wants you to do because I did the coffee tasting video. He wants you to find a baker and do a cake tasting video.
Huh?
Remember me and Pac did the coffee, the coffee cupping.
Yeah.
So now you have to do a cake tasting.
Why tasting? Why don't eat it all? Why just
How many
taste?
slices can you do then?
I used to do like 4.
Yeah.
But now I'm old, so maybe cannot eat a lot.
All right. So he says, almost everyone you meet in New Zealand smokes weed. Heavily ingrained in society, yet the government still can't seem to move forward. That's weird because I always thought of New Zealand's government as being really progressive. So that's it's different.
So is it enjoy to smoke it?
Some people do.
I don't want to smell like any smoke.
20 milligram edible would bring down Jib, but probably need 50 for the same effect. I don't know. They said the 50. I think what Eric gave me was like 50, and I was not in a good place. Jerome, CBD is we're talking about. We're at the weed thing, the weed convention at the cannabis convention at Paradise Park yesterday. So CBD is one of the compound that like reduces inflammation from cannabis, whereas THC is the one that gets you high. And so we filmed a video there yesterday and put it out Monday.
Anyone here live in Bangkok? Like
Jerome lives in Bangkok. So any of you guys in Bangkok right now,
you can go today. Today's the last day.
Yeah, Paradise Park if you want.
First floor
and third floor.
And the third floor, the soup.
Yeah.
The beef soup on the third floor.
Jib highly recommends the third floor beef soup.
Get it for lunch.
Yeah, Jerome, if you have time, man, go over to
Paradise Park. It's at
Road.
Sinakarin.
Yeah. And then it's right near Rama 9, the Rama 9 Park, which is beautiful. And we filmed the video there too at sunset.
สวนหลวงร9
And they're building a new train station over there, but we got to figure out what.
Yes. It's a Sinakarin somewhere.
We got to figure out about that Mubon.
Oh yeah, I forget to
I want to go film there.
Is it rude to film someone's house? Like,
does anyone
live
there?
Of course, they still live there. Their house.
Some of them look completely like deserted.
What?
The
that move. Oh no, I'm not gonna walk. No. I want to get killed.
Mike says I ate an edible in the morning market in Vientiane in 1976. It hit me 12 hours later. I fell off my chair during dinner and took a cab home. So I knew a guy who was in Laos. We call him Bareback Walsh. And he was in Laos a couple of years ago with his friend is Mia Noi. and he was buying joints at the bar in Laos, and then he was getting opium shakes. And he's like, oh no, it didn't even affect me. And like the next day, there were photos circulating that his friend took of him naked, passed out halfway between the bathroom and the room.
Oh
so
God.
what's Amazakian say here is Thai?
Durian.
Durian crepe. No. Durian season's coming, right? Right before it'll be April. May is durian season.
Yes.
So another durian video will be coming for sure.
Invite Mike.
It will invite Mike and Gracie. Mike's on the edge of his seat. It's like Friday, Gracie's out.
Ooh.
Your motor too many potheads in one place. I'll tell you what, everyone, you guys will find the demographics when the video drops tomorrow. The demographics will blow your mind because it was all elderly people. Really. I mean, like when the whole seating area where the guy was talking about like the product.
So I think that like the pharmacists talk about research and like how they make it to product. So it might be help. Like think about you're old and you can't walk. I'm thinking about my mom. Like she has problem to like get out of the chair or walk upstairs. What if she just get it a little bit to help her
to
pass it every day?
Jib's mom was a nurse for 40 years, right?
Yeah.
And so like on her feet for 40 years.
Yeah. Walk a lot.
Lots of aches and pains.
She has problem with her like heel.
So one tutorial says a restaurant in Trang has come up with cannabis infused dishes. What Trang's in the south?
Trang, yes.
Trang.
Trang.
In the south. All right, nice. I know they said there's a hospital here.
This province like well known for grilled pork. หมูย่างเมืองตรัง
So grilled pork with cannabis.
I don't know.
Maybe good combo. Hey Dave, what's going on, man? How's things up in Sarin today? How's the house coming? How'd the solar pump test go? I want to know that.
Oh, solar pump.
Yeah, so they drilled a well at his house, and I think like 35 meters.
Wow.
And he has like a solar powered pump to pump the water.
Good design.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, thank you, man. Buying coffees for us. Cheers. Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, the solar pump. So yeah, I'd be interested to see how that comes out, Dave. I want to see how that pump works. So is that just for your outside water? I'm curious. Or is that going to be your drinking water that you fill your tank with? Or do you have like town water in Surin? And then you'll use that and then filter that and use that for drinking water. Yeah, so Todd's right. You can grow in Thailand, but for hemp. I think they said now you can grow 6 plants, but I haven't looked at the restrictions on it.
Yeah, how to. Maybe you have to like register.
Yeah.
Cannot be just like, random walk to plant shop and hey, give me 6 plants. Yeah. We want to grow it. No, cannot.
So where was
up. Go up.
No, these are just guys talking to each other.
Oh, okay.
Hey Patrick, what's going on, man? How's things? We're just talking about the cannabis fest that we went to yesterday over at Paradise Park. Joe says CBD with cake.
Oh, maybe I would take it overdose.
Yeah, maybe too many pieces of cake. Jiv usually is good about cutting herself off at one piece of cake. It says like you're walking me, it was a nice way to see a city and listen to you. Thanks, man. Yeah, I like your biking videos, dude. I'm motivating me more and more to get a bike. I'm just still afraid I'm gonna die out on Sukhumvit. I haven't ridden a bike in the city for a long time. Bicycle. He's the one who rode the bike for the bicycle from Victory to Ari. But it looks like when he's doing it looks like no one's like driving crazy next to him on Sukhumvit.
Don't do it.
This or THC with cake.
No, 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 no.
Let's see what I like THC with my crack a durian, clear out a stadium. Yeah, so Jib loves durian that's like on the verge of being bad.
No, it's not that. Oh, not
So
that ripe.
soft and juicy.
No, it's just soft. Just soft,
Yeah.
but not juicy yet.
I can't.
That one we call prara. It's like it's gonna fall apart when you just pick it from the shell.
Yeah.
I don't eat that type. I just eat like the one that's just soft enough, like it's a creamy.
Yeah. Oh, someone else bought us a coffee. Thank you. Coffee's going crazy today. Chris, thank you very much, my friend. So Jeff says, is 59 elderly? I don't think so. I mean, I think elderly is really more of a mindset, right? Like, of course, your body ages and breaks down with time, but obviously modern medicine has allowed us to
you can prolong like
a better quality
aging
of life. Yeah, and I guess I think it's all in your mind. But like I know, like with Jib's mom, she's 64, 65, and like because she's worked like so manually her whole life, and like
she worked like shift nurse
overnight.
shift. Yes,
And,
so it's not easy for her to like really like resting, eating. Is like all messed up for her life. Like.
And so like
not good time,
like double shifts, and so like her body, because she never took care of it, is age, but she's not elderly in the fact that she's still kind of like young in mind.
She's happy, like
she'll be even happier if we get her some THC cake.
No.
Coconuts Bangkok has a list.
No, she's happy when we order salmon for her.
Salmon, or she comes over and has the Japanese peach drink. Or I made bourbon drinks for her.
No.
Yeah.
Too strong.
She was happy.
No, that's one rum.
Oh yeah, rum. I made rum before. The Coconuts has a list of restaurants and cafes that serve cannabis-infused dishes and drinks. Oh, cannabis is kind of fluffy lately. Like, I mean, I don't want to. I've written for Coconuts, right? So I've written articles for them, and you know, they're okay, but they become much more about like really fluffy pop culture and a lot of paid content. So I don't really go to their website that often. And then I used to write for Kaosad English, and then they got bought by the Chinese firm. And so, well, not them specifically, but was it Meshichon? Matichon got bought by a Chinese company.
It's a main.
Yeah, the parent company. And then Coconuts English has just said they're going to go out of business. Not Coconuts, Kaosad English has said they're going to go out of business. So I'm kind of glad all my work on the Chinese-owned site will go away. Joe's, I need coffee and a blunt.
What's that blunt?
It's like a big joint, like of marijuana. Here's what Dave says: the cheap pump no good. Have to buy a good one. You get what you pay for, man, especially in Thailand. Hugh says, no, not if you're 60 plus. Yeah, I guess right. Elderly or age is relevant, right? Like I look at 42 now. I would look at someone who's like 19.
43.
Not yet. I still have like the whole year until I'm 43. I would look at someone who's like 19 as young, right?
Yes.
Versus like, I would look at someone 45, just a little bit older. Now, all in the mind. Dave says, depends on if we find a place to test. Hey, Mike, thank you for the coffee, my friend. Appreciate it. Again, more coffees. Cheers all around, people. Thank you so much. Depends on if I find a place to test it. If it's good drinking water, we'll use it for drinking water. If not, we'll use it for outside water for the garden. Nice. So you do have city water in Surin, though. They supply it. Because I know some towns don't. Or some rural areas. I don't know how close your Mubon is to like the city, but it seems like you guys drive to the city in like a minute on the bike.
It should be fine for
city water. Yeah. Actually, the way Thailand treats their drinking water is actually good. The problem is with the distribution, especially in Bangkok, the pipes are so faulty.
Yeah, the pipe itself is like not sure.
Yeah, I'm going there right now. Keep you advised. They'll definitely be nice, cool, man. Looking forward to it. Wonder Turtle. That's why Kundata is wearing green today. Also, this is the new design, the new Idea Studio gear. You guys check it out. Jib's got the yellow. We just did a couple colors. I want to keep it like really limited color palette, but these will be permanently available. Our first limited drop will be in a few weeks.
So green, if it represent marijuana.
No, it's just a fun color.
So yellow, I would say it represents durian.
To me, it was like everyone does like a black shirt, everyone does a gray shirt, and I just wanted color.
Yeah.
And so, also these are like really nice. They're lightweight shirts, so they're good for this climate as opposed to the heavier weight cotton that you would wear in a colder climate. So I just like this fabric, and I wanted something colorful for our shirts. You know, just because it's more fun, and like everyone has a black shirt, and you can only like for me, like I don't want to walk around the middle of the day in Bangkok in a black shirt.
Oh yes,
yeah, right.
It's fun.
Yeah, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's all good.
Have more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, these are available. Shop.IdeaStudio.xyz. So where was I? Where? Oh yeah, where Dave's wearing green. Oh, Patrick says he's been sending his state legislator emails and letters to push him to support the marijuana for veterans bill. Nice, man. Yeah, I was telling Jib, I have a friend who I was in the army with. He ended up losing part of his leg in Iraq, and this was early on, right? So before 2010, and he came back, and he was medically discharged. And the doctor at the VA, he was getting, they call phantom pains, where he still felt his leg and it hurt. And his doctor was like, I don't know what to tell you. He's like, the medicine's not working. He's like, there's still therapy you can go through. He goes, but if you were to go smoke some weed and see how that made you feel, like I wouldn't be opposed to it. No one's drug testing you. And, you know, you're not working right now. So if it helps, it helps. And he did. He ended up buying an edible, and it helped change his life, because like literally one time, and the pain was gone for the entire time he used it. And he said within like a few months, like all the phantom pain was taken care of. I mean, it's huge. And I know from talking to one of my other vet buddies was talking to me about there's some vets that are talking about using psilocybin and microdosing LSD for their PTSD. And, you know, I mean, if it helps, you know, those guys, yeah, I'm 100% for it, you know, especially with the PTSD. Like a lot of my friends, you know, a lot of us were lucky we don't have it, and a lot unfortunately do, and that's difficult for them. And it's, you know, difficult for everyone in their life. So yeah, you know, anything that's going to help those guys manage their lives better, reassimilate to society, I'm 1000% for it. Gotta love. I'll give you a little insight. I've been growing in California since the late 70s. Also did 1 year in jail in 99 for 2,500 plants in a residential 2,500.
Really?
What kind of residential home did you have? You must have been on your land, you mean, not in your home. I hope. I mean, either way, or that was a baller ass house. Senior Frank, absolutely. I know some elderly ass 30-year-olds. Patty, my friend, morning. Bikes on the train. Just gotta wait till 5 p.m. for the nice. I'll see you in the morning. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Patty. So Patty's passing through on his way to Yala to start his trip. He got his bike on the train, his Honda Dream. He's gonna drive every province. So he's at Huala Lumpur tomorrow morning. So we're meeting up, have coffee, maybe some breakfast.
Okay.
Baby. Oh, yeah. So actually, Patty, I'll ask Jib now. The second location for Gallery Drip, is it near Huala Lumpur?
Huh?
Remember the Gallery Drip? We walked by it.
Is that a BACC?
Yeah, the second location. We saw one out somewhere.
Huh? Do we see it?
It was on the corner, and you're like, you don't point out, you're like, oh, this is Gallery Drip.
Did I?
Chai crop. You don't remember? All right, I'll have to Google it, Patty. But there's a lot of stuff near there. We'll be good.
So at the Hua Lamphong station.
I thought we were walking, and it was like you were show me a fabric mall that we had to cross the bridge and then cross the road.
No, fabric mall. That's Starbucks.
No. It wasn't Starbucks. It was on the corner, and it was all glass, and it was gallery drip. They had the pour over docks.
I think that's Starbucks. Like all the fabric is like a Pahurat area.
It was the one that we went in, and then there was a second floor as well, and the guy was sleeping in the fabric.
Huh?
The guy was passed out asleep in the fabric, the guy who worked there.
Is that the China Wall?
It wasn't far from China. Okay.
Then so that's Starbucks.
No, it's not Hua Lamphong then either.
No,
I'm pretty sure it was a gallery trip. Well, we're on, Patty. I'll meet you at Hua Lamphong. Mike's is gonna meet me there as well. I pinged Chris, but he's not able to make it. He's already got something planned for a shoot. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning at Hua Lamphong.
Hua Lamphong.
Hua Lamphong.
Ja.
Okay. The Pong.
Chai.
Okay. Oh, the tone is hard.
No, you have to make your lips like Thai. Hua Lamphong. Chai.
Elderly is when they take your license away. I'll tell you what, my grandfather was legally blind, and his optometrist would give him a note to say that he had 20/20 vision, so he didn't have to take the vision test at the DMV.
What is 20/20?
Perfect vision.
Huh?
Perfect.
And how can he get that? No.
His doctor bill. Yeah, here you go.
Is it safe for other driver?
No.
So you see this? Even in US, this happened. What do you think about here? That's why I say
here old people's licenses are good forever, right? Because most of them get their license.
So you see, I always tell you drive safe, but someone else make you not safe. This is important.
Yeah, true. 56 and elderly.
Oh no, 56 is not.
You need that beef soup.
So like I have friend who's like a joint body class, same program. She's like 64, a year younger than my mom, and she still look young. I mean, like young in her heart. She's like go around with us and enjoying.
Joe, you sent? Yeah, I think I saw yours pop in, Joe. Thank you. Sorry if I didn't say anything. Joe he wants us to get coffee and cake with oil.
Huh?
The seat with the THC in it.
No! CBD I will eat, but not THC, sorry.
They must have changed the Q rules where there was first night doesn't count now because 10th and got out of 12th. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I know that Gracie's getting out a day early. You said a day earlier than you thought, but I am positive Mike is not wrong. He'll be crushed if he is.
I don't know. Maybe it's the time that she arrive, like check in.
Larry, what's going on, man? Hey, Larry, my chilies are growing, so I've got to move them into new pots like this week. But I've got a couple ghost peppers. Unfortunately, though, my purple bird's eye only like 2 came up, but I got a bunch of jalapeno coming up as well. So I'm excited to move those into new pots and start cultivating those up and get some spicy
and
stuff.
What chili that you grow in the tray?
That's also ghost peppers.
That's one like grow well today. I checked.
Yeah. So I bought a seedling. I got a seedling plant. I put more ghost peppers in there, and they're doing really well.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to use those seedling plants more for more. Buy more purple bird's eyes and do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Jeff say? I think Indiana will be the last state to legalize marijuana. Indiana, really? I would think something like Ohio, where I used to live in Ohio. They're a pretty weird state. Or Utah, maybe Utah, right? It's a Mormon state. They don't like anything that's fun.
Really?
Larry the cook. Do they ship from Thailand or is it Teespring? It's a Teespring shop, so they ship from anywhere in they have a shipping in US and shipping in Europe, I believe, Patrick. So it just ships from domestically. I thought about doing them here in Thailand because I know a few silk screening places, but shipping would be more than the cost of the actual shirt. And even or I would ship it via Thai Post, like the cheapest possible. It would take 2 months to get somewhere overseas. Domestically, Thai Post is great.
Yeah, but to ship it overseas, you have to wait for the full container to go out and many things.
I would argue domestically, Thai Post is better than US Post because literally not even shipping EMS, I can I could put a package in the mail for anywhere in Thailand in 2 days it will be there.
I think they try to fight against private company, private logistic company, because now there are many. They ship a day.
Flash.
Or
so there's a shop at the top of our soy. This is the most Thai shop that you could find. They sell baby food, cat food, and they sell little snacks on the counter, and then they have a flash post
the counter.
Flash post counter in the same shop.
So it's a kind of a
whatever
franchise.
They need to do to make money.
Yeah.
Baby food, cat food, snacks, and private post.
Yes.
And Flash is same day or next day.
Not same day. It's 1 or 2 days.
Okay. But I've mailed stuff EMS, which is 30 baht inside Bangkok, and it arrives same day that I drop it off.
If it's in Bangkok or just next province, if you drop it morning 8 a.m., it will arrive afternoon.
Yeah, which is crazy for less than $1.
But it depends on the weight.
Yeah. Let's see, where were we? House. All right. In the house is a 3,500 square foot home. Every square inch of it, we had plants and grow lights that were so much power being sucked illegally that it blew the transformers 3 times.
So this is a real story?
Yeah, he spent a year in jail.
So what? Maybe he's a guy that I read on the news that it happened in US, but I cannot remember where. But
it said 1999 though.
Maybe that's far. But I read once they grow plants in house and use a artificial light.
Okay.
So they use lots of power, until they have kind of incredible number of paying bill until someone come to check you have small house, why you pay a lot of bill, and they find out these trees and house. So then
I heard a story about a guy in Bangkok who was doing his apartment, and they said that he just uses the aircon a lot.
There's one foreigner
in
Chiang Mai, I think he grow it in a tent in a rental house and sell it.
Well, was it the
shampoo?
Oh, shampoo, rose apple.
Yes.
Yeah, rose. Yeah, I love. I had rose apple the other day. It's so good. Right now it's in season. This is the one fruit that is still hard to get out of season, I think, the rose apple, other than mango. But rose apple is a very small window. So when I see it, I always get it. I have it interesting. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Year in California prison, too. That could not have been fun. Okay, every bad thing you see on the movies about American prison is probably California.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. No, it's you mean bedroom scene too?
Yeah.
Huh.
American History X. That was California.
Huh. Oh my.
Yeah, look at Bangkok Art and Cultural Center, BACC. What's this here?
BACC is a full name. อาคารหอศิลปะวัฒนธรรมแห่งกรุงเทพมหานคร
So what was he saying is located there? Did I miss something?
What?
It didn't pop up.
So that's the address.
Krakadori and Clear Out Stadium. Oh yeah, BACC. Yeah, I love BACC. I'm there all the time. It's right at National Stadium, BTS. Upset in NCAA. Mike's. Hey, what's going on, man?
Mike.
The mighty TT porn.
You miss HTHI. TI. That's so Nude on my name.
I grow the Philippines Laburo chilies, great flavor and not stupid hot, very tasty. Oh, Laburo. I'll try to find some of those if they're tasty. I like a tasty chili. Yeah, I'm growing the Carolina Reapers just because. Try it. Yeah, I think the crazy thing about the Carolina Reapers, it actually does taste good as a chili. It's just it just makes you completely useless as a human being if you eat one.
You really want to try it?
Yeah, I've had like little chili Reaper things. I want to try the pepper. Awesome, yeah. So, Jeff says Ohio's already made marijuana. Oh, really? Good for Ohio.
Oh, that's
I
good.
did not. That must have been a Cleveland thing because the rest of Ohio is kind of uptight. Joe's still driving. Hey, Eng Sherman, what's going on, man? Good morning to you too. We are doing well this morning. Jib is pain-free after a CBD buffet.
Yeah, not buffet.
This is Soy's 9397, full of improvised businesses and restaurants and convenience stores. Yeah. I always like the local convenience stores that they just pop up and like just throw stuff on the shelf. But yeah, the shop with baby food, the cat food, and like snacks, and the flash shop. And it's just that's the most Thai thing. I mean, like you see someone has a hard time, they open up a little snack shop in front of their house. We saw that in Prachani Wet. Remember when they closed the buildings down? The guy just moved his cart out on the sidewalk.
Which one?
The blood cake.
Oh, or the duck noodle. Yeah.
Very happy indeed, sir. You too. How are you doing? Where was I? Nice watching a stream. Greeting. Oh, from Indonesia. Nice. Yeah. I think I mentioned in one of the comments before, Jib and I have both been to Indonesia separately, but we've never done Bali. We've both only done Jakarta. Yeah. Jib likes the cake in Jakarta. Actually, this is a funny story. Jib and I had just started dating, and she was trying very hard not to go on this trip to Indonesia for this workshop.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I think I got out of it because they didn't get the funding for the trip. And she's like, I don't have to go. And then they're like, oh, we got a scholarship for you to go on the trip. And she's like, I'm going to Indonesia for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And what university was it that the training was at? The workshop?
I believe the name is like a Samuel Recon something.
And Jib was saying that she found was it Dutch cake shop between the university and your hotel?
No, I think it's in a shopping mall. Like my Indonesian friends took us to like have dinner there. I think I can't remember. It's many years ago.
We were video chatting, and Jib's like, "Oh, I found I tried this cake from the shop. It was really good." And then she shows me her bed, and it's just covered in cakes.
Not covered. It's like 4 or 5 like pieces.
Cakes, cupcakes.
Like the price is like very cheap.
Yeah,
but like because they're like money like many zero.
Is it rupiah? You guys call it Indonesian rupiah, right?
I think.
Yeah.
It's like first time like I exchanged like $100 at the airport.
Yeah.
So like wow, I got million.
Yeah.
It's like wow, I hold million in my hand. It's like wow. And then like, but before I buy anything, I have to do like a conversion back. Like how much is that? Because too many zero. Until like wait, this cake cheap. So like okay, get me.
I remember when the food is very affordable there. And I remember when I was in Jakarta, Emily, who was my producer at the time, we would go to this one street food place for dinners. We would walk from Telkom Indonesia was our host, and we would walk back to the hotel, and we'd stop and eat at this place. And it was like a couple dollars, and the flavor there, it's uniquely
food's good.
Flavoring.
Fruit juice good.
Yeah, the fruit juice is really good.
Yeah.
And cheap. But the food is just like a unique flavor compared to it's close to like Malay food, but it's very different in its own way. And similar to like Lao food and like Thai food,
like
similar but different.
Lao som tam different from Thai Isan som tam,
similar
but look alike, but flavors are different.
Yeah, it's like eating street food every day was amazing. Dave says the second biggest bus in California, 99. I woke up one morning to a phone call, turned on CBS News, and they were walking inside my house with the cameras live at 6 a.m.
Really?
Asali dan ade. They're speaking Indonesian to each other. Titi Pawn. Actually, that Pawn, P-A-W-N, Jib's uncle, who's a well-known linguist, right? He actually he's been an editor for the OED and everything. He actually tried to argue with the place where you register your names that it should be P-A-W-N, not P-O-R-N.
No, P-A-U-N.
P-A-U-N, and not P-O-R-N as the proper romanization. And like the girl working at the counter was like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. P-O-R-N, porn, that's it. And he's like, but.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, yeah. So that's the Gallery Drift we usually go to. But I'm almost positive they have a second location that we've passed by somewhere else. Almost positive. Almost. I'm probably wrong. Hey, Maddie, how's it going, man? Patrick Jim's reaction to the U.S. are hilarious. Yeah, whenever we talk about U.S. news when it comes up, she's like, "Wait, what? Yeah, so some of the things that when news pops up, Jim will be, what they just say?
Yeah.
Actually, I think my favorite reactions of Jibs are because I love memes as much as anyone. So if I'm looking at especially during the election cycle, when I was looking at the memes, I'd show them to Jib. She'd be like, "Why do you guys do this?" Yes. So should the same rule for motorcycle riders were safe? Others not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what Jib always says. She always gets nervous. You could drive really safe. And then, we see people all the time. You guys know, we take the Songtel up to the top of the soy. And I don't think we've ever taken the Songtel and not had guys on little 110cc scooters try to motor past the truck
on the right
on a blind turn in the wrong lane.
Yes.
And almost die. I mean, but
every day.
Yeah, every day. So there are definitely people. And then, cars don't really... drivers of cars here don't really pay attention to what's going on sometimes. So, it's the culture that you have to deal with. You don't have to walk far around here for a loose cig or a pack of crackers or a beer or an oil change or a dice or, probably anything. Yeah. Actually, since I've been walking a lot, and actually this is one of the videos I'll talk about I'm working on is a long-term project. There's a guy who sets up a random table on Soy 93 and sells bootleg cigarettes and vape stuff, just on a little table on the side of the road. And I've been walking by, and what I see is guys on motorcycles whip up on their bike and just give them cash and get what they're there for and take off. Just on the side of 90, where they cleared that land.
Yes.
On 93.
And I saw that the other day, he set up a table, just one table, one small table to sell cigarette. I see packs of cigarettes.
Yeah, and he also sells vape stuff there.
I don't see it, but it's just because Songtel drive past it. That's all. So I see.
So I think that small table, so you can just pick it up and walk away if the
yes, easy.
But that's so pretty much Bang Jocks like that. You can like you said find anything you want
if you know someone who can tell you where to go.
Actually, I got a video coming out tonight, guys, where I filmed on Pechaburi Road near Singha Complex, and I was walking down this alleyway.
You call Singh Complex, not Singha.
Oh, sorry.
We might spell Singha, but
Singh.
Singh Complex.
Singh Complex. And I start walking down this Klong, and this guy starts yelling at me, "Hello, hello!" And he's like, "No go," like this. And so I was talking to Jib about it. I'm like, this guy turned me back. And she's like, oh, in Petrobras Road, like probably like illegal casino.
I don't know. I just guess because like
it's a popular area for that.
But the other thing in that video, when you were like turn the volume up, I hear he say like it cannot walk through like soy 38. So I check Google Map. That's 38. It's about like far away, but it can walk through like to like maybe like a pier or something. So he might well let's say in like a lavender side that he tried to tell you like, oh, this one cannot go to the pier and it's not connect to anything. You will just walk and just it's dead end and you just waste your time to walk there. Think on the bright side. Okay. Let me show you. Last night I Googled.
Yeah, right. I would imagine Mike's gonna be going crazy right now, waiting for the day, counting the minutes. Oh, and so for no Bangkok Strange next week.
So you see this small line. So I think it's walkable.
Yeah, no, it's definitely walkable. And like he was letting other people walk.
Because this is 38.
Yeah.
And the way you walk is not that road.
Some Thais were like walking up there. He wasn't saying anything to them. He just
really
didn't want me with my camera.
Then don't ever go back to that.
Oh, I'm going back.
No. This is the way you go. The way you see no green line.
Oh, okay.
This is the hotel.
Yeah.
38 is about here.
I'll hold it up here so people can see.
Huh?
Oh, Jess, I love that you and Jib do the live stream together.
It's too much. Cannot
bright,
see.
Yeah.
So like, well, guys, if you want to walk like Dana, please check Google Map before you walk because last night
Jib got all concerned about like where I was and the fact that he turned me away.
So actually, the small walkway that he tried to walk past, it's not shown on Google Map. No small green line, like no walkway. So if you don't see it, don't walk. Okay, it may be not safe for you. But the soy Petrobras 38 that old guy mentioned, that's a show the small green line that it can walk through to the end to the canal. So wherever you want to walk, please check Google Map first to be safe.
Joey, we have a mic stand, but the problem is if I put the mic stand up for Jib, it's on the table and she has to like lean into it. So just holding it, and then there's nowhere to mount another
I like
arm.
to sing.
Yeah. No. Karaoke. We can do the pitch correction.
No. Then you will lose all your subscribers.
So there's nowhere to mount another arm for her on this table. So that's why instead of using the stand where she has to like lean in, this is easier.
Yeah.
One tutorial. Yeah, thank you for all the retweets, my friend. I appreciate it. Let's see. BMP, get your large glass of Vegemite. They make a great cup. Do they have
a Vegemite? It's the paste.
Yeah.
Salty paste.
Yeah, I love. I everyone knows I'm a Marmite. I love Marmite, but Vegemite's not bad either. It's actually.
I think it smells something like
yeasty.
Smell like.
I love it.
I don't know,
good.
like
that on toast. One of the best things. And it's got B vitamins, so it's great.
If you can eat that, you can eat pala.
Probably, yeah. It's like the white person equivalent of para.
I've
never seen the Vegemite ones that we usually get. They're usually like I've only ever seen like that big. They're not huge here. So if they have big ones, I gotta try to find it. I would totally use a Vegemite glass as a cup for coffee. That'd be awesome. That'd be right up my alley. I gotta find a big one like that. Oh no, I was looking for Mike's comment about the gallery, but I already talked about it. Jib's best bakery. What's the best bakery in Bangkok, babe, for you for cake?
Tough to tell.
Vegan air?
Not really.
No, actually, their
it's
cake,
lack of
their
butter.
Cake is dry.
It's lack of butter.
It's dry. All their cake is dry
because it's vegan. I understand that, but I'm not that healthy, so I would eat like full cream. Cream.
The berry square, the oatmeal and berries. That's good because it doesn't require the real version of that wouldn't have butter or anything in it. That's why it's still good.
Yeah. So for base bakery, well, I have many places in mind.
Oh,
It's like Coffee Bean
by
by Dow.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So bakery and food, good.
Yeah.
And Custard Namura at Prampong.
Oh, what? And also, what's your? It's not a bakery, but
It's bakery.
Custard
Custard Namura. Mon. It's Thai style. I don't know if you like it.
It's just bread and
Custard.
Custard, but Jib loves it.
You should eat it when like
Fresh.
Like a bread still like just steam.
Yeah.
It's like soft and warm, and you
Yeah.
dip in custard.
This shop is in MBK. They're still open. Luckily, I was just in MBK the other day, and they've got. They are so popular with Chinese tourists.
Yes.
If you go there like middle of the week, as soon as they open, there'll be a line out the door.
Yeah. If you go there and you get table, you're lucky.
Yeah. So whenever I'm in MBK or in that area, like if I'm at Chula for a meeting or whatever, I will stop into MBK, and if I can get the little set for Jib, I will, because the little box set is just enough for her to eat because it's egg custard, so I can't eat it. And the bread is probably milk bread, I would imagine. The bread is milk bread.
It should.
Yeah.
Or at least egg.
Yeah, but I'll buy the butterfly pea drink from them because it's so good. But yeah, I'll buy like a big liter of butterfly drink, and yeah,
I have to drink with ice.
Yeah, with ice. It's a bit strong. It's concentrated.
Yeah, lots of ice.
But yeah, it's so good. And yeah, that place, I would say that's probably your favorite. It's a snack bakery, not a cake bakery. Though.
Yes.
Yeah. So you think Coffee Bean by Dow is the best cake bakery?
Many places here that has good cake.
Yeah, even Lawson has when they have the cake in the fridge.
Yeah, I had like the crepe with the lots of whipped cream and strawberry. It's good. It's like 49 baht.
You know what they do good here is the waffles. Thais do waffles incredibly well. Like I've never eaten one, but they smell amazing.
Oh, on the BTS.
Yeah.
That type is like smells so good,
right.
And it's good.
You know, there's another Thai snack. I always call it the dessert taco.
Huh?
It's like
ขนมเบื้องเหรอ
with the egg and the crepe.
It's like crunchy.
Yeah, they fold it and it's got the yellow egg stuff in the middle.
And the white cream.
Yeah.
ขนมเบื้อง
So it smells. There's a shop at MBK that cooks this, and it smells out of this world, guys. Absolutely out of this world. So it's like sweet and like caramelized and like punches you in the face.
And can you imagine, like, I do embroidery in the classroom, and next room,
They cooking that?
They're cooking everything, like many recipe a day.
Yeah.
We just smell it. Oh, soup so good. What soup is that? So we just think about, oh, what soup is that? Is it gang liang or is that gang som? And what like snack they cook today? We smell all that.
At Jib's school at the Royal Academy, they've got they only teach 3 things?
Yes.
So
for
embroidery, flower art, traditional flower art, and traditional Thai cooking. So imagine like being next to people learning traditional Thai cooking all day.
Hungry all day, like smell it. Oh, I'm hungry at 10 a.m. It's like, oh, need to eat.
Do they have an Arby's in Bangkok?
Arby's is a burger?
Yeah, I don't know. They have Carl's Jr.
No.
I don't think there's
Arby's. If it's a burger, like sliced ham,
yeah.
Long ago, when I was in primary school. But it's not popular. I think it's for me, I like it more than McDonald's. But somehow it's like it's not popular.
Greg, we were just talking about the cannabis festival yesterday. The Jib's all relaxed after the CBD. Does Vegemite come with THC? That'd be some good Vegemite. Very good for you. Yes, it's yeast based from the bottom of the fermentation. Yeah, I love the Vegemite and Marmite. It's great stuff.
I don't like the smell.
If you can't find the big glass jar, I'll send it. Oh, dude, Chris, feel free to send me a big glass jar of Vegemite. I love it. I'll use that as my coffee.
Huh? How long are you gonna eat it?
I'll just every day put a little bit. I'll go
like how long will you finish it? until you finish.
I go through the Marmite ones pretty quick.
Yeah, you should read the label about sodium.
A lot of sodium. Oh, so you know, it's like 10 o'clock. Let's announce the winners from the 5,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah.
So 5,000 subscriber giveaway from the video comments. Mike Nycroak, Mike from Detroit, you won one of the bags. And actually, Chris, who's up on the screen right now, Born Digital, you won the one from the Buy Me a Coffee selection. So we picked it last night with I used a random thing for the comment on the YouTube channel, and then I randomly picked a name from all the supporters on the Buy Me a Coffee.
Oh, when you say Chris, is this Chris?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So I'll be making a video for you guys actually making your bags, and I'll email you both. I actually have both your emails already. So Chris from the support page and Mike, we've messaged. So I'll get your shipping details and I'll get those bags and a few other things put together for you. So thank you very much, guys, for taking part and being subscribers here at 5K. Much appreciated. So you guys will each get an EDC tote, and I'll put a few other things in there for you guys, and we'll get those shipped out. And thank you. Congratulations on the win. I missed the name. Please say it again. The name of, you're talking about the bakery? Was it Coffee Bean by Dow? And then,
it's Coffee Bean, like Coffee Bean by Dow. Dow is the name of the owner.
Actually, we saw one yesterday at Paradise.
Paradise, yes. It's like now it's franchise. Like many big mall has it.
And then
so Joe, you come here, I will take you on cake tour.
Yeah.
And then a food tour, because as you know, Dana cannot eat meat. So it's kind of like I'm like a food.
The one cake place that I'll say the best vegan cake definitely isn't only the Berry Squirt Vegan Air is good. Every time we've tried the vegan cake at Vegan Air, it's horrible. And Jib is like,
but that smoothie is good.
Yeah,
that smoothie is good. Yeah. But like cake is like, maybe because I'm kind of like,
no, it sucks. It's not good. Even for vegan cake, it's bad.
Well, for me, I like butter. I like the smell and flavor.
Chef Chris's cake.
Oh.
Our friend Chef Chris is an executive pastry chef.
No, but he created a vegan version too.
Yeah, but remember his vegan carrot cake?
That's one good.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm sure it wasn't healthy. He made like vegan butter for that. Like he made vegan butter to make that cake.
But it's good.
It's so good.
So what if you think about health, you're concerned about health, why you eat cake? You eat fruit.
No, I love fruit. Nothing's better than Thai fruit.
No, I mean like so like.
Oh, but how about the dessert at May Veggie Home? That's pretty good.
Which one we had?
We had the ice cream. And
yeah,
we had
ice cream good.
Cupcake one time.
Yeah, but I think like
everything there's good.
If you're gonna eat cake, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Eat like a full like a recipe. You don't like, oh, we have to cut this out. No, you eat like
I can't eat like cake with milk or anything.
Well, because you have like a restriction on like a lactose intolerance. But for me, if I want to enjoy cake, I eat cake. I don't like, I have to find healthy cake, which is not like
vegan cake
fully satisfy me.
Vegan cake isn't healthy and it sucks. Unless
maybe you not find a good one yet.
Unless it's Chef Chris cooking it, or you go to like. If you go to May Veggie, but they only have like the little cupcakes sometimes. Oh, you know what was a good vegan cupcake? Your friend from
Inu?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a banana cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, it's not every vegan cake.
Just the biggest vegan bakery in Bangkok.
You have to find it.
Yeah.
You have to find it.
Yeah, no, but that banana cake was fantastic. Yeah.
Should I ask her like recipe and I make it for you?
Ask her when it's coming back and I'll order it.
No. Then you get fatter.
Yeah.
Fatter, not you get fat. Fatter.
Yeah. So I'll talk about the 10,000 step video in a minute. We'll get into like one of the projects, like a stoplights. Why do they have a spot in front of cars for the small CC bikes when you know the cars will pass? Yeah, right. Yeah, They should also I don't want to get into the traffic laws here, the way people drive, but I agree with you, Dorman, 100%. One tutorial, Plura is good for dispersing crowds. Actually, one tutorial, we have a joke with our neighbors who we don't drive, right? So we have a carport at the house, but we don't use it. So our neighbors who are good friends of ours do, right? And so sometimes when they come home, they'll park in front of our gate, and we've told them it's not a big deal, right? We joke about it
because just stop by for a couple hours and then drive back to their main house.
Yeah, so when you come by, when they just park there, right? Because they haven't moved in fully yet because they have a young baby, and the mom's mom, the wife's mother helps,
I think,
or the husband's mom.
Husband mom take care the weekday, and mom's mom take care weekend something.
So they're only here sometimes. So they'll park in front of our gate, like half in front of our gate, half in front of theirs. And it's not a big deal, but we always joke with them like, "Oh, I'm gonna get Plura and put it down."
No,น้ำปลา.
Oh, fish sauce, but we're joking. We're gonna get it and put it down your windows.
Yeah.
And every time if I walk out and they're in their driveway doing something, I'm like, "Whose car is this? Get the fish sauce." We all laugh about it, but yeah, it's cool because they asked us, and we talked about, they know we don't drive, so it's not a big deal. It's not like we open that gate.
Not they park all day.
Yeah.
Just a couple hours in the evening that we not go out anywhere.
Even if they parked in the middle of the day, it doesn't matter because we don't exit. And there's always room to get out the door. We don't ever have to pull a car out, right? So it's not a big deal. Good vibes, good vibes. Vegemite tastes like weaponized food, another thing from Australia designed to kill. Well, when you walk to the office and you have to deal with poisonous snakes, insects, and all these crocodiles trying to kill you, Vegemite, this is a natural food that you would eat. Chris, woohoo! First time I ever won anything. Thanks so much. Hey, man, congrats. Mike says, I stepped away for a slice of cake. Who won what? Mike, so you and Chris won. So I'll email you guys and get your shipping information. Mike, you won the other bag from commenting on the video. Chris won from the Buy Me a Coffee selection. So yeah, not far off from the truth. Coffee Beans by Dow. Paradise Park. What's your favorite cake, Jib?
There's a strawberry shortcake.
Oh, that's the one with the
big strawberry on top and in the middle layer.
Yeah, I saw that one there.
The cake is soft and the cream is so light.
Is it? Oh, so they whip it there.
Yeah.
I tell you, for being a chain, I mean, it's not a lot of them, but the food is really good.
Yes, Western and Thai, good. Oh, but when I say it's delicious. Yeah. My friend will say, "No, Jeb, it's not that good."
Really?
You know who?
Who? Oh, you're talking about your new best friend? Yeah.
So she's like, "Jeb, it's not that good." It's really? I feel so good. It's no. And some food, I say, "Oh, this one is so delicious. You should have it." When she tries, no, it sucks. It's really? What happened to me? It's am I wrong, or she's not normal?
Everyone has different tastes.
Yeah. So I asked other friend in the room, what do you think about this? Yeah. It's that's good. Yeah. Everyone say it's good except her. So she said, well, she has some special on her taste bud.
Yeah.
She can taste thing more than other. It's wow. I don't know. It's it's good or bad.
Maybe. I mean, maybe I feel bad for her though. If she has a very refined taste and she can't enjoy strawberry shortcake.
No, not strawberry shortcake, but so just food that we get from the shop on the way to school. So when I taste oh, this one's so good, the soup. Yeah. She's it's not.
I feel that's the most horrible special ability to have.
Yeah, right. It's not easy to enjoy food. So that's why whenever she said this restaurant good, okay, I will always say, okay, get one for me.
Yeah.
Whatever you say is good. Get one for me, please. I trust her.
I love Khanom Chun.
ขนมชั้น
Khanom Chan. I love Khanom Chan. And so many foreigners hate it. They say it doesn't taste
why?
like anything. So guys, I don't know if you've ever had Khanom Chan. It's my favorite Thai snack. It's like little layers of agar, and the traditional one is pandan.
It's not agar จ้ะ
Agar with
ไม่
pandan.
ใช่ not agar it's a starch
I thought it was agar. Is what Auntie told me.
agar that one is วุ้น
Oh.
It's if it's like clear
Oh.
that's วุ้น
Woon. Okay.
ขนมชั้น is like a starch mixed with coconut milk and sugar.
Okay.
And you like pour it one layer, thin layer, you steam it. When it cook, you pour another layer, steam it. So they said traditionally they do like 9 layers because 9 is like good number for Thai.
Yeah. But one of my favorites. But so many people say they don't taste anything. I love it. I love it.
So you see, like people think like a different thing.
Yeah.
So when I say it's good, maybe it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Like I
this
say,
beef soup is great. I'll tell you, it smelled amazing, so I'm sure it tasted even better.
Oh, it tastes good, but it's like a bit like
and those
a
noodles,
bit like a fatty feeling on lips after you eat it.
But there wasn't like a ton of fat in the soup, but there's just enough.
I think this shop a bit more like a fat in a soup more than like the one that I ate near home. But that one, no cannabis.
Yeah. I'll tell you the noodles, those type of noodles, the best thing is they soak up all the flavor. So by the time you eat it, it's great.
ใช่
Hey Mike, no problem, man. Thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Yeah, big glass jars of Vegemite. Can't wait. My Vegemite coffee cup coming. Dogs have a refined nose. They still enjoy butt. This is true. This is true.
Get his email. I will ask Phone to email him.
Joe says green tea fresh cream cake looks good. Green. That was probably matcha.
Yeah. Green tea here we like to call it matcha.
Jeff, man, have a
Sounds
good night.
More
dude.
expensive.
Join some Jack tonight. Yeah, have a good one, man. I'll see you on the next stream. Enjoy that Jack Daniels helping you get to bed. Jib, have you ever tried Cakewalk Hokkaido milk cream buns? Hokkaido.
Hokkaido is a province in Japan.
I could spend the rest of my very short life eating nothing but those. And if that's all you ate, it probably would be a short life.
Hokkaido milk cream bun.
Oh, is that the place in T21?
Huh?
That thick cake?
Not sure.
What's that? It's a milk cake. Remember I bought the box for you before and you're like,
No, that's Taiwanese.
What was the place in KL that it looked good? And
yeah, that's one like
2 for
same
1?
Same thing.
One time,
no, that's not. That's an egg cake, not
cake.
Hokkaido.
Remember it was 2 for 1? Yeah.
My god.
We just got to KL. Were we doing my visa?
I think.
And when we're in KL, we usually stay at the same service apartment in Hot Moss because I like that area. It's easy to get around. My good friend Dash lives not far by, and so we get the same service apartment, and so we have a kitchen and everything. And we're coming out of the airport, and there's this egg cake place, and it says it's 2 for 1, and they have chocolate and regular, so we get one of each. And literally for I think we were there for 6 days. The next 6 days, Jim ate a piece of this egg cake every day. And she's like, oh, it's so good. And there's a bakery across the street that does fresh pretzels in the morning. So I would go out and get fresh pretzels for breakfast and eat those and just like chill out. And Jib would eat this egg. She would eat like a little bit of the regular, a little bit of the chocolate, and we left, and there was still half the cakes left. She's like, I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe they'll eat it. Maybe they'll throw it away. I don't know. It was so good. They did look when we got them, and they were hot, and they looked like
smell good,
but they were so spongy looking.
Yeah,
I mean, the look of it is just like perfect. Bam's dessert. I've never heard of Bam's dessert. What's that? 2-tone butter cake. I think anything with butter and cake in it, probably a good, right? I mean, butter and cake. Big glass jars of Vegemite. So Frank says these are everywhere. They have pop-ups. Oh. Is there one up outside the BTS, outside Bangkok BTS, Frank?
Cake or no?
Wonder Toast, the stream is torturing. I've been craving proper Thai food for years. Please send some to UK with. So, how long you been in the UK for, One Tutorial? Like, how long you been there? And can you get Thai food? Let me ask you. So, we're filming a Thai food episode today, actually.
Okay.
Because you guys asked for Samtam. So we'll talk a little bit about the projects what we're working on for the channel, and also some Jib's getting ready to not graduate but to finish school. So
like I don't have to go to school every day.
So she'll be home more. But so one of the things I've been doing a 10,000 step a day video with Suburban Beard from Josh from Suburban Beard channel in Ohio. So we've been doing 10,000 steps a day. The only day I missed was the day we had food poisoning and I had things spewing out of both ends simultaneously. So I got like no steps that day other than between my bedroom and the bathroom. And it was that was 2,000 steps. That tells you how often I was in the bathroom that day. But so we're filming that right now. We're in the process, and I'll be Tony Huge will be on there as a fitness expert talking about like the impacts of steps. Jib will be talking with us about diet on that video a little bit, and like nutrition and your body recovery. So, and we'll be talking about that. Jib is not doing the challenge because she's in school every day, so she can't. And but we're working on that over the next month, and that will lead into I'll probably do a week of 20,000 steps a day after that. And then I have a big video planned where I'm going to walk through Bangkok. I'm going to walk a 50-kilometer route through Bangkok in a single day.
Crazy.
And through areas that like the train doesn't really go to, and make a video about like all these sort of layers and textures of the city of Bangkok.
Crazy.
And yeah, I mean, that's the idea, that it'll be a little crazy, but it's also to show people parts of Bangkok that you can't really take the train to.
Like if you just like visit shortly, you won't see it.
Yeah, like, and one of the other things about that as well is that I've really, from doing my walk and talk videos, I've been really experiencing the walkability of the city from a different perspective. And so now I want to really push that as an experiment and see where that takes me. And so that's a big part of that, is looking at the walkability of this city that a lot of people say isn't very walkable and isn't like a good city to get around. But my experience has been so far, there are definitely places without sidewalks and it's challenging. But when you walk the city, you find these sort of unique things, this texture to it. And I want to pull that out and show that about the beauty of Bangkok. And then we'll be doing we did the dragon fruit explained. So we're filming Samtam explained today. And
after food
poisoning. After food poisoning. And we're going to do pad thai, because pad thai is one of the things that people definitely freak out about. Jib freaks out about.
And my friend freak out about.
When Americans do pad thai and they put random
the stir fry, do noodle stir fry, and they say it's pad thai.
Yeah, like we watched the Epicurious had one where they put like Chinese sausage in it, and she's like, "That's not pad thai." She says it to her friend. She's like, "That's not pad thai."
So we scream like.
And then they put soy sauce in pad thai, which does not belong.
It's not. So I think maybe it's the same. If Americans see how we cook steak here, like, is that cold steak?
Yeah.
No way. It's the same thing. Like we might have like our own way to cook food, and like, American fried rice.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have it.
Yeah, no.
What we call American fried rice.
Greg says, shout out to fried apple pies at McDonald's in Thailand. Only bake ones in the US. Yeah, right? Actually, Burger King, the fried apple pie at Burger King is where it's at. It gets all crispy and bubbly.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Right, I haven't seen one of the soy, but they pop up in malls, Central, Bangna, Mega. I saw them a couple times.
I think I know, maybe know that, but I never tried.
Have a good one, Todd. Be safe on the bike. careful of soy dogs on your 50-kilometer walk.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the things that I do have to concern myself with. I'll have something with me to mitigate soy dogs if that's an issue.
So maybe you walk with the pole.
No, I have my.
No, but like if you walk with the Nordic walk pole, it looks like you exercise. You're not gonna hit someone.
Yeah. But soy dogs can be an issue. But I think the areas of the city I'm going to be going through it shouldn't be. I will be in some local areas, so maybe.
But if you walk, I think if you keep walking on the main road, it will be safe. But like my friend, auntie.
Yeah.
So one time, she had problem with soy dog. Like she visit her friend somewhere like far, but in Bangkok. So she wear like a Thai robe, that expensive one, and the dog attack her.
Yeah. Oh.
So it like ripped her robe.
Damn.
So she's so angry that she like hit them, not hit them with like a bag of like oranges.
Yeah. So you
and she has like a cell phone in it. So it's like broke.
You remember not Patumtani?
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah. So
aggressive.
They're definitely out there. I mean, so I'll have a few things to mitigate if I get like usually like one-on-one with a soy dog, as long as you're like firm, like you're okay. But it's when they're in packs that they're definitely dangerous. So I'll be, you know, I'll definitely have that in mind. And
I think when the dog see your size,
you
have to think again if they want to attack you or not.
Yeah. It'll definitely be it'll be interesting.
So you do like bear.
Yeah.
It will go away.
Oh, Mike's gonna try some CBD for knee pain. Yeah, definitely go for it. I mean, even my ankles and stuff feel great today.
Yeah, I still feel good. My knee not hurt.
Yeah, he says BKK is very walkable. I'm an urban explorer, and BKK is one of the better. Yeah, you know, I've really been seeing that. You know, I'm definitely enjoying it quite a bit. You know, walking around, especially like even like the Klongs. The Klong walks have been fantastic.
Let's say it's walkable, but not for wheelchair and the
definitely not handicap accessible.
Toddler cart, like baby cart, you cannot.
Yeah, so he's a dude. 10 hours of daytime walking in Bangkok is hardcore. Never walk more in Bangkok sun than your GoPro can handle. Well, I'm definitely not going to be filming straight the whole like time. I'll be doing bits. I want to put it together like maybe like a little mini documentary. I'd like to do it like almost like an hour-long thing, and I'm going to be taking breaks along the way. So I've got a Camelback I just ordered. And I'm going to be stopping places, showing some of the spots, you know, stopping at like local coffee shops, like cafes, meeting up with people along the way to talk to them, like friends who live in different areas and like Thai people, have some conversations. And I really want to make it about the texture of the city. The walk is just the medium to experience it all and show that you really can tie these parts of Bangkok together. So it's an idea I'm still really working on. I've got the route mostly mapped out. And, you know, there are a few, like I want to anchor it to a couple of main spots. And so that people don't feel completely disconnected from what they know from the city. So I've mapped out like a few spots. I'll be starting at like Dam Yung and then ending at home in Bangjak. And then there's some areas along the way that I'll be cutting through. And, you know, it's about, walking it, a physical challenge, but it's also, you know, these layers and the texture and the things that you can see when you get off this beaten path.
Should I stock CBD gummy?
Yeah, absolutely.
For that?
Yeah, I'll need a lot of CBD for the day after. I'm doing it now. Walk, burpee, squat for 13 weeks. Nice. Yeah, I know you're talking about your workout. I'm interested to see those videos when they drop, Joe. One tutorial, 19 years. I'm not just going to watch it if it's about Thai food.
19 years. Wow.
19 years in UK.
Do you miss Thai food a lot?
We'll put like a seasoning package together and send it. Like the Thai
like a num prick
magic mushroom powder.
ไม่อ่ะรสดี he can get it like import.
Oh yeah, but maybe it's like $700.
Oh, I don't know how much like
for soy sauce.
Oh, I don't know how much for like a like imported Thai food there, like a Thai seasoning.
Yeah, fish. Can you get fish sauce in the UK?
So I don't know, maybe
I'm sure they
Asian
have an Asian
grocery,
market.
like Asian grocery.
Soy dog 5K marathon.
Oh, I don't think you can run that far.
What's one tutorial say here? Dana.
So he asked if you ever try khao ji. He said it's alright, ma. Khao ji is the grilled sticky rice covered with egg, but you cannot eat egg. I bought you one.
Yeah,
just salt.
Had the J one before. Yeah, it's
ข้าวจี่
good.
เกลือค่ะ
Yeah, it's
เคยซื้อข้าวจี่เกลือ เกลือ salt
oh
เค็ม is a
Cam is salty
but salt
เกลือ
เกลือ
Okay. Yeah, no, that's actually real. I do like that quite a bit. Anything with sticky rice, one tutorial I love.
Yes.
way too excited for sticky rice. So no, pepper spray is not readily available in Bangkok.
I think it's not.
It's a gray area, but you can.
Oh,
get
maybe
peppers.
you get the one that like when you in the soccer stadium, they like hit it. It's like very loud. Maybe the dog like stop. Maybe get that one. That one is you can buy it from shop.
Yeah, it's something, but
make noise that people come out and see like what happened.
And pepper spray. Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't. Oh, I shouldn't say I've never seen. I've seen it for sale like on Nana, like on the street, but who knows if it's real?
Yeah,
and definitely not legal. As far as I know, it's not legal in Thailand. But actually, our friend in Japan, Ensign.
Oh,
remember he got arrested?
Yeah,
for having a taser, and it was his girlfriend's taser, and so it's illegal for him to have it, but legal for her to have it
to protect herself.
Yeah,
even I don't think she needed it.
No, she's a badass. She's a pro Muay
she
Thai
just
fighter.
Like kill the guy.
Yeah, some
don't
Japanese,
have to use that.
Like imagine like being like some Japanese dude, like you grab her ass on the train.
Oh, that's end of his life.
Right? Yeah. And then you see like her boyfriend next to her that's Ensign, and you're like, oh, I fucked up. And it was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, Ensign Inoue is a former pro fighter from Pride FC in Japan. He's still huge. He's covered in tattoos, so I'm sure Japanese people see him and they're like,
yeah,
so cool though, such a cool guy. See where Hugh says, looking forward to Jib's dictation angle. Low sodium diet is a must for myself. Can slow cook my own low sodium chicken. The vegetables, rice noodles with seasoning is my interest. So I actually should be on a lower sodium diet myself. And it's funny, last time I was at the doctor for my health check for my work permit, she said so my blood pressure was a little high. And so my blood pressure is always like on the borderline of normal and high. And it's not high. It's always on the border. And she's like, oh, your blood pressure is starting to get high. You should eat less sodium. I was like, Wow, Camel Roy. And she's like, I know, but less. Like, then don't make Thai food so delicious with soy sauce.
So the trick is if you like to eat the same saltiness, you don't eat all the sauce and the soup.
So this is actually Hugh, you might have a problem if you move here because there is a lot of sodium in Thai food. That's why it's delicious.
So
even mango sticky rice has a lot of salt in it.
No, it's just like sprinkle of like salt mixed in the coconut milk. But like if you eat somtam, don't eat the whole sauce like you did
before. Then
like you did
when Jib sees my diet. Like,
no, I mean like you just like eat all. And like you dip all the sticky rice in the sauce. Yes.
But now
that's
I don't
like,
do that.
Like
so
2 days, 3 days of sodium
Jib
consumption.
When Jib and I first started to date, I only ate somtam like twice a day. And somtam and fruit. And Jib was like, you know how much sodium you eat? And then she's like, plus you eat all of the dressing with your sticky rice. And so she showed me how much sodium's in somtam. And it is like little weeks worth of sodium.
Yeah.
And so I stopped doing that. But Hugh, you really, if you're gonna move here, Hugh, then you should really talk to Jib about like some options and like learn a little bit of Thai to be able to say like Kem Nik Noi or like
Kem Noi.
you know, like how to order just like a little bit of sodium or less sodium, and like certain dishes that you can eat that will be easier to make low sodium for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or eat like a noodle, but you don't eat all the broth.
Yeah.
Just some. Like the way, remember the way you eat like a tom yum or tom kha?
Yeah.
Like you just put like rice into the
it.
bowl and you finish everything.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I told you, like Thai don't eat that way.
Yeah.
That's how like we can
not die.
Season it like saute, but we don't die
Yeah.
because we eat just like, okay, a mushroom in it, a chicken in it, and just sip some soup. We don't eat all except yesterday.
Ultrasonic device for dogs. That's such a thing. Let me know what your walking challenge was. I'm not looking to jump into your vids, but wouldn't mind an opportunity to get it. All right, yeah, man, for sure. I actually walk a loop from when I do it from home. I walk around from 93 out to 77 back up. So yeah, I'll touch base with you on Facebook, Frank, and we'll talk for sure. And if you wanna do something with me a few days a week, can whip around the hood with me. In Australia, a lot of Asian restaurants have an under the counter menu. If you ask, they got you the home cooking instead. You know what? So being in America and speaking just a little bit of Thai gets me access to that menu at real Thai restaurants. So if I go, this is my plan. If I'm in America and I'm craving Thai food, I only go to Thai restaurants if I see that there's a picture of the king. So if I see that, I know that's like a sign right away. It's legit Thai, right? There's a picture of the king. You know they're Thai. So you go in and I'll walk in and I'll drop the like, oh, sawadee krap, somebody my krap, like just a little bit, like to let them know, like, hey, I'm not just your average American Farong, Farong Kinok maybe, right?
No.
But they start to get the feeling, and then I'll look at the menu and I'll ask like, oh, you have a somtam Thai, right? I'll ask like for something like in Thai, and they'll fill it out, and then they'll usually what happens is, and this is the last time I was in America, they're like, oh, you know Thai? Like I'm like, oh, I live in Thailand. I'm just back in America for work or whatever for a couple weeks. And like, oh, hold on, they'll take the menu away and they'll come back and they'll slide me the real menu. And they're like, oh, just order off this one if you're interested in Thai food. Oh, okay. And every time, like at least you get like they give you the stuff that the locals can't eat, right? So it's and let's be honest, man. I mean, Thai food's great, but the vast majority of Americans, they're not going to get down with like patu. They're not going to get down with plara, right? These are things that are not going to be as palatable to the American.
And the level of spicy.
Yeah, like you want like pet, like no one's people are like, oh, I love spicy food. Then you give them like sometimes pet. They're like, no, can't do it. So there's levels to it, right? And I'm sure even then they're giving me stuff that, oh, this is like Farong who live in Thailand can eat this. Not everyone can eat this.
I think like when you sell food in other country, you have to kind of adjust the flavor, like for them to like can eat.
Yeah,
I think might be the same thing if Japanese come here and go to the Japanese restaurant owned by Thai people. They're like, what is this? What is this? It's not Japanese food. And like maybe the taste is like too salty or maybe like too sweet for them. It's like same thing for Thai food. Like they cook in US, it's different.
Their point is to sell the food.
Yeah.
Not to be as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
Well, it's like somewhere in the middle, right? They want to be as authentic as they can, but still sell food.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want them to be in
business. Have to be like a compromise for the flavor.
Let's be honest. Like if you're buying, as long as people get in Thai food in America, it's a good thing. Because they at least get a little bit of understanding. And then maybe they want to come here and try real Thai food. And that's fine.
But I don't know if like they come here and it's like, oh, pad Thai doesn't have a Chinese sweet sausage. Where is it? It's like,
so I told you in America, pad Thai generally has soy sauce in it.
Or pad Thai soup.
One of our friends was talking about pad Thai soup, and Jim's like, Jim turns red and walks away.
It's like not such a thing called pad Thai soup at all, ever.
The guy was trying. He was being creative.
It's
But in
no.
America, most pad Thai is like a pre-made sauce, and it has soy sauce in it. And they put chicken and shrimp on it, like big shrimp and chicken, which is not a protein you would get with pad Thai here. They might add shrimp, like
So I think lately for Thai recipe they add fresh big shrimp.
Yeah.
And cook with it because like they can like add more price.
Yeah. But for the most part, pad Thai's protein is tofu and egg.
Yeah, and like a small dry shrimp. But like not such a thing Chinese sausage.
Yeah, Wonder likes the konyo with the egg. Yeah.
No.
I had it with the eggs once by
like
accident.
actually on the soil here in the morning, I saw like one auntie grill it. Smells so good, but it's like halfway. And I want to jump out of the songtao, get it, and then try to get another songtao to go to school. But maybe when I don't have to go to school, we can walk one morning. And
I had it once with the eggs by accident. I was up in Isan, and it's good. Yeah. It's really good. So if I eat eggs, I don't get sick. I choose to pongin mangsavida maisai kai. My side gnome, right? So I can't eat milk product at all. I'll get sick. But if I eat eggs by accident, I'm not gonna die. Like if I eat a little bit of meat by accident, I'm not gonna get sick. But if I eat a lot by accident, the levels of fat would make me not feel good. See if friends have a Coke can filled with pebbles shaken aggressively with scum. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, or a dog whistle. Boot stomp, just 2 or 3 of them. In the Philippines, Farang cannot own a gun, but wife, girlfriend, etc. are allowed. Yeah, I feel like everyone in the Philippines has guns. At least that was my experience walking around. Like so many people walking around with shotguns and pistols. It was open carry too. It was a little weird. But then you go into the mall and they want to pat you down to see if you have a gun. But when they see like I remember when I went into they call it Greenbelt in Makati, and I walked in there, and the Asian person in front of me, the Filipino guy, got patted down, and then they just poked a stick at me, and like to check, and I had a button-up shirt loose over my t-shirt, so I literally could have been carrying a gun, and they didn't even like touch me to see. They just let me walk in. But maybe it's because I'm not allowed to own it, so they assumed I was following the rules. If you get local spots, they will get you to know and how you like your food. Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't like salt, sugar, MSG, or fried shrimp in my samtam, and my local spot starts mixing it up when they see me. Yeah. You know, that's true. If you know a local street food spot, like my spots see me, they know my samtam lady knows I like it a little bit on the sour side. I like the bitter, so she knows extra tamarind, extra lime for me. Same with my drink.
No shrimp.
Yeah, no shrimp because I don't eat the little shrimps. But same thing with our drink auntie, our drink pa. She sees me and she knows less sweet and more bitter, more lime, more lime. Yeah, so
sour.
Yeah, that's how I like it. I took my girlfriend to a lot of Thai spots when we were in the States. It was a very different experience going with her. Kind of like going places with her here. Yeah, no doubt. Like if like I said, if it's a real Thai spot, not like some Chinese food place that decided Thai food's more popular, so they throw Thai in the name, and then they start to serve some noodles as pad Thai. But that's like middle America Thai food, right? But when you go into a real spot, like I remember there was when I lived in Ohio, there was a spot owned by a family that actually was from Bangkok. And I would talk to them about places I'd been in Bangkok. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, when I was a kid. And this guy was like, this is 15 years ago. This guy was 60 who owned it. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, when I was a kid, that wasn't even there. He's like, well, last time I went back to visit, he's like, I remember this was all, and it was like he grew up in Bangkok. And so it was like just kind of cool to like, want to hear. But then he would be like, he would just make me stuff, like not even on the menu, not even on the secret menu. He'd be like, he'd come out like after I ordered my food. He'd bring like 3 or 4 dishes. I was like, try this, try this, try this. He's like, I'm trying to get the right flavors. I can get my right fish sauce from this shop. I can get, the Golden Mountain from this shop. He's like, you have to know where to get the real recipe, real stuff. and talked about like he had his food supplier was Thai. They were able to get someone in Ohio was growing Thai eggplant. So you could get the little eggplants and
the real one.
Yeah, real one.
It's good with the แกงเขียวหวาน You know what is that? แกงเขียวหวาน
แกงเขียวหวาน no
green curry.
Oh, แกง okay.
เขียวไง
yeah. My gosh, the Jib wants more fake wrestling or Chinese sausage pad thai. More fake.
Fake.
What she wants to watch is wrestlers eating fake pad thai.
Oh no, I cannot.
Yes, not a lot of restaurants or street food in my future whenever I live. Soy sauce equals liquid salt. Good thing I can cook for myself. Nothing fancy. Just would like tips on veggies, etc. Except durian. Yeah. So one of the things. So I don't know. Can you eat any salt here, or it's just like no at all? Because I remember there was a company in America called Bragg's Liquid Aminos. This still has salt, but it's lower sodium. But it used to come in a spray bottle, so you could just like spray it on your food and like atomize it onto the food. So it's just a little bit, and you could then eat that and have a little bit of flavor.
So like for here, we have the brand called Good Life. They have a low sodium product for condiment. Many type of condiment like fish sauce, soy sauce, ketchup, oyster sauce. So they replace sodium with potassium. So you can eat it if you don't have heart problem.
Okay.
If you have just like hypertension, you can eat. But if you have like other condition like a heart failure or some type of heart disease that you have to control potassium, you cannot have it. Or the renal disease that you have to control potassium, you cannot have it.
So he's on it seems like Hugh's on a very low salt diet. What would you recommend?
Low salt diet. So don't cook soup, because for soup, if you need flavor, you have to add lots of condiment. So cook something like just a little bit of like a liquid. That's help. And add lots of herb like or seasoning, other seasoning. Normally like you could add like sour and spicy. It's not affect to like sodium consumption and still give flavor.
Joe wants to know if this is M&M pad thai. Joe.
That's a spaghetti, isn't it?
Yeah, M&M the rapper.
Scary ditch though.
Frank says we went to Thai restaurants in Austin, Vegas, San Fran, and New York City. We made sure they had pictures of the king before sitting down. Yeah, that's how you know.
That's a good trick.
Yeah, like if it's a real Thai, if they're from Thailand, they're real Thai.
If you go to a Thai restaurant and start to speak Thai, no one can pry back to you. So don't eat that.
One of my friends in KL, for whatever reason, wanted to take me to a Thai restaurant in KL. And so he's like, no, this is like real Thai. Like the sign is in Thai. We end up, it was a vegan restaurant or vegetarian restaurant. So we went in and we sit down and the waitress comes over and I'm like, Sawadee krap. I start to talk to her a little bit in Thai. And she's like, oh, excuse me. I don't know what language you're speaking. Do you speak English? And I'm like, okay.
No, but like one thing, maybe owner is Thai and the other
was Malaysian.
Okay, then.
And so we knew as soon as I got the somtam, because the sauce for the somtam obviously came out of a package.
Okay.
So it was like thickened.
Premix.
Yeah. And they didn't smash the papaya. So it's just like put in a bowl.
Then it's just like a fancy restaurant here that just like mixes like salad.
Yeah.
It's not real somtam.
No, it's funny because smashing the papaya makes a big difference.
Yes.
It makes a big difference.
So, we have a joke here for Thai. we said like if like you go to the nice restaurant, nice somtam restaurant, like look very clean, it's not gonna tasty. You have to go to like a somtam food car, look a bit dirty with like a one auntie cook it. It's like, of course it's gonna be delicious.
Missing a finger, no gloves.
Something like that. Yeah, that's what a joke.
That's how it goes. I want to pull this up. Let me.
Do you have to
We're
download
gonna
it?
wrap up soon, but I want to pull this photo up. So I want to open here in this app because it'll let me. So put Joe's comment up and then let me share this. And I gotta take this down. So this is what Joe wanted me to ask Jib. Jib, is this M&M pad thai? Jib is so hurt by this photo. According to American YouTube, this might be pad thai. This might be pad thai.
No. No.
Too funny, guys. I think with that, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We're going on 2 hours here. Hour 56. I want to thank you guys for hanging with us today, chilling in the studio on the weekend, your evening, our daytime. We're filming, like I said, we're filming Somtum Explained today, trying to film a few other videos, do some work in the studio. For Chris and Mike, you guys who won, I'll be reaching out today or tomorrow via email, get your shipping details, and I'll start making your bags this week. I'm going to film it, so there'll be a whole video about that. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. For those of you guys who bought us coffees, thank you to all of you, absolutely, for the support. And again, the Cannabis Festival video will be out tomorrow, and the Petrobury Road video that shows the potentially illegal gambling spot will be dropping.
I don't know. I just guess
tonight, Bangkok time. All right, guys. Have a great day. Until next time, keep taking action. Make your ideas reality.